Well, your half is actually bigger than my half.
Okay. You going for it? Going for a piece?
Yeah.
Lovely. Are you getting a piece? You're gonna leave it?
I'm gonna leave it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's probably neat.
Yeah. Can't put that back in the box. What the fuck? Is it really hot?
It's really hot. Yeah,
Good.
no, I regret that.
Hello, Reginald Wrestling with two CIWW legends, previous Royal Rumble winners, JVY,
Here.
Dirty South.
Present.
Tell me about winning a Royal Rumble. Tell us all.
It's really good.
This guy is underselling it.
Right.
It is by far one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your life.
Not for us, for you.
I've never
One
done
of the
it.
hardest things you'll do in your life.
Never done it. Never done it.
You walk into that ring, just a boy,
Right.
and you leave that ring, your arm raised in the air,
Right.
freaking man.
So how do you prepare for a Royal Rumble match? Like what do you eat? What do you do in the daytime?
Well, the best thing to eat is food. As much as possible, you need to get heavy.
Okay.
Lower the centre of gravity, then you can't get thrown over the rope.
Right.
You can't get dropped down and pushed under it because the belly's too big.
I would have a gorgeous eggs Benedict. Just to start them on the way. Maybe a small glass of Chablis.
This is quite a large bit. I'm gonna go for that. That's ginormous.
I mean, that's the size of all the belts I won from the Royal Rumble.
The opposite. How did it feel when you actually won the Rumble?
Really, really nice.
Okay. Yeah.
First champion of the world. Get to lift that up in the air.
So when you won it, that was the first time that there was a championship on offer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you feel?
I felt like a Viagra pill on legs. It was glorious. It was a manifestation of my manhood.
Yep.
It was why I was born on this earth as a man. Why God gave me the balls and the penis of a bull, so that I could actually.
I'm not sure I entirely follow, but it sounds exciting.
Got a bit of cheese.
I'm buddy.
Do you have any advice for anyone entering this year? How they can win? Or just do well?
Coming later. Like I know they have no control over it.
Swap over. Here we go. Hello, everybody! Welcome to Dirty's Diner. You have come up with some good picks to win the Rumble. JVY, you said that Double D was going to win. Why do you think this?
I tell you now, that kid has moxie. He has more moxie than I have seen. He is the personification of underdog. And I'm telling you now, if you want an outside bet, Double D, good odds right now. And I'm telling you, he is my pick to win the Royal Rumble.
And you chose Linguini the Snitch. Tell us why.
I just think he's quite excellent at wrestling.
I've never seen him in real life. Does he exist?
He's a real thing, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, okay.
I love Italian food.
Well, that's linguine for you,
Yeah.
man. Like, it's incredibly tasty.
Mama Linguini's Pizzeria.
Ah, Fafa Napoli.
Good. What is your favourite number to come out?
I like number 1, because then you get out there for the most time.
Oh, that was good, yeah. I think you'd like that.
Because I really like all the sort of adulation and the sort of...
Spoken like a schmuck. It's last pick. You want to be out. You don't want to be out there that long. You want people worn out, and you want to be going out there primed like a freaking eagle.
I think you need to get warmed up though, man. You come out last. You're there. Are you ready?
And you got to do some
You're in
stretch-
number one. You're ready.
Absolutely agree. Got to do some stretches backstage.
But you can't first. You get your music.
I still believe that last is the best number to come out, and it gives you the best opportunity to win. I think that everything that you've said right now is valid and also stupid. But you know,
First the worst, second the best. Oh wait.
So first or last or anywhere in between, really.
okay, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, schmucks and schmuckettes, welcome to the Power Hour with JVY. Who are you most worried about in this? So, who's got the most to lose? And we've talked about favourites and who we like as underdogs. Who has the most to lose by not being victorious in this Royal Rumble? Go, Reggie.
Who has the most to lose?
Who has the most to lose?
I'd have to say Squire. Because, you know, he's just won that tournament, and I've got to put him down as a favourite. And if he doesn't win, I'll be surprised, and I think he'll be very disappointed.
Alexander Zelinsky.
Yes,
If
he
he
does.
doesn't win, he's finished.
He's finished. They have said that about him. One of the most important aspects of being in a Royal Rumble, not knowing where you are coming in, is the concept of longevity. What do you do? How do you approach that?
I picture everyone as a Smurf, so it makes it really easy because they're just a load of blue people in white hats.
That
So
is-
you don't see like a Squire and a default. You just see like Papa Smurf and Mama Smurf, or whatever they're called.
And you're quite happy to just...
Oh, I'm well happy just to punch Smurf.
Yeah.
You're just happy to ram a Smurf in the face.
Yeah.
You may be a sociopath, but let's go to Reginald Wrestling here. How do you get past that third mile, so to speak?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm more of a get in there, go quite fast, get out.
Yes, indeed, I have noticed that about you. You are a quick lover.
Have you tried to think about like name the England team in your head?
No, I just sort of, I think, well, why elongate it? Just let's have a good time, make it fast.
Leave everyone wanting more.
Yeah, like what? People don't want it to last for ages, do they? A wrestling match. Get
We're
in
still
there.
talking about the Rumble.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Cool.
sorry. Well,
Yeah, what are you talking about?
no, nothing. Who is the worst person you've smelt in a Royal Rumble match? Or do you not really sniff people when you're in there?
No,
I mean, sometimes you can't avoid it.
No, I definitely give people a sniff. You got to check first, don't you? I'd say El Guapo
Oh, Guapo's
Yeah.
stinkiest.
or Pepe Pistole.
Yeah, there's an
He's got a
odd
particular whiff about him.
there's an odd like off salsa smell to Pepe, which is just kind of toxic and weird. And I think it actually might be a cologne he uses.
Do you think it's choice?
I think it's choice. He,
I thought it was just like a sort of smell because that's where he's from.
We're from Alderney, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they all kind of smell a bit off salsery. So how many people do you think you've eliminated from Royal Rumble matches?
Do you have the stats?
No.
About 50.
and you know what?
Impressive. Thank you.
I'm not an eliminator.
Right.
I'm a stayer.
Okay.
Okay, my business in there is not to try and play Barry Big Bollocks and try and get everyone.
He stays off to the side
Right.
and he waits till everyone's out and he just pushes them.
Well, so he's sort of quite tactical. That's quite a good tactic. If you're trying to win,
Oh, it's not a bad tactic. Yeah.
you just do more of a
That's why he's
stayer
on
and
the
pusher.
I'm a legitimate wrestler.
If wrestlers still came to the ring with animals, like a pet, which one would you have?
Oh, good shout. Ideally, a dolphin.
Okay, what about you?
I would have to go with a trained octopus.
All right.
I mean, it would be pretty, floppy on the floor, but my God, when it wrapped its tentacles around an opponent,
That would be terrifying, though.
It would be terrifying. I would be scared of it.
Yeah, it would be intimidating, which should be quite good.
I think more people would come to the shows if there was a live octopus or dolphins.
If I was dragging across an octopus.
Yeah. Well, so a dolphin would be quite good because they're quite intelligent and they can speak.
Ah, so you're thinking about having a tag team partner?
Yeah, was that not? Yeah.
Can't dolphins like talk and they can tell if you've got cancer or something? Is that a thing?
No, well, that'd be even better.
I mean, maybe not in a wrestling match. I mean, I'm not
It's
sure.
never-
I'm not sure you're wanting a medical diagnosis whilst you're.
Earlier the better.
There was a massive spider in my house today. It was like that big. I picked it up and threw it outside the house. I could have a spider or something, maybe.
That'd be quite nice, yeah.
It's some sort of Spider-Man or something.
Oh, right, well, that's quite clever.
I don't think that exists. I mean, that's dumb.
Whereas you'd just be like a dolphin boy and you would be an octopussy.
So you two, long since been a tag team. Well versed being on the same team. But if you were in a Rumble match and you two were the last two in it, how would you handle that situation?
Well, I think I would look him in the eyes and he would say, "Okay, buddy, you can win." And then I'll just throw him out.
Is that what good?
That is preposterous and
Right.
completely inaccurate. Now that I know he just looks at me as a smurf, I would kick his face in, I would destroy him, and I would get to the mountaintop, the place that I deserve to be, which is Royal Rumble winner. I will trample on any human being, friend or foe, to get to the top, and that includes you, fine sir.
Smurf. In a dream scenario, you could have any children's TV presenter from the early 90s in a Rumble that you could either team up with or beat up. Who would it be?
Pat Sharp.
Dave Benson Phillips.
Dave Benson Phillips.
Are you Dave Benson Phillips' tag team partner, or do you want to beat him up?
I would like to be his tag team partner.
Because I want to be Pat Sharp's tag team partner.
I reckon they'd both turn on you and they would team up and beat both of you up.
And to be honest with you, I respect that.
I reckon Timmy Mallet would be the best one. Where was Mallet?
Oh.
Be a bit like Jim Duggan,
Yeah.
but bonking people on the head with his little
He's
mallet.
quite scrawny though.
He didn't get arrested for anything, though, did he?
Not yet.
Once, I had the chance to meet Wolf and Jet from Gladiators. It was on like a sponsored walk,
Right.
but I took so long to get there and get back that I missed them, and they're my
Yeah.
favourites.
That's quite disappointing.
It was really, really sad.
Sounds
Yeah.
sad.
I once got to have lunch in a tent where Rachel Stevens was also having lunch.
That's quite good. Didn't you have a beer with Stan Collymore in America?
I
as
did
well?
have a beer with Stan Collymore as well.
Yeah.
That was delightful.
I met Chris Moyles in the toilet once, but he didn't want to shake my hand because I hadn't washed my hands yet.
Did you ask?
I did ask.
Did you end up washing
Can I shake your hand, please, Chris Moyles? He said, no, you haven't washed your hands.
Well, I didn't sort of ask, can I shake your hand? I just sort of said, oh, alright. I was a bit pissed. And then sort of just offered my hand, and he was like, I think you best wash that first.
And did you?
I washed it, yeah. I don't really like Chris Moyles, so I was...
Or washing your hands?
I was quite alright with the fact that our hands haven't touched.
My dad met Paul Daniels.
So you two have been in quite a few Rumble matches. You're very, very well experienced in it. Do you ever just think, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I just lobbing people over the top rope or out the ring? Like, what's the point? You ever thought about how sort of silly it is at a really base level?
It's all a bit silly, isn't it, really?
You mean the whole wrestling thing?
Gotta go. Can't think about some things.
Thank God he's gone. That guy's a worse. Listen,
Right.
it makes you a man.
Yeah.
Okay, when you walk into that ring and you see every member of that roster and they are looking hungry at you like you are a piece of meat, I'm telling you right now, that gives me no greater pleasure than tossing every single one of them off, out, whatever you want to say. This is my journey. This is my destiny. I will always be the greatest Royal Rumble winner this business has ever seen.
Right, guys, this has been lovely. I feel like we've spent an evening together.
Yeah.
The Rumble's coming up.
Two guys, a reg and a pizza place.
Dirty's Diner.
JVY's Power Hour.
A waste of everyone's time.
Unforgettable.
Pretty forgettable.
Sure.
So you know who's going to win the Rumble. You know who's going to win the Rumble. Who do you think's going to win the Rumble? Oh, yeah.